championship, UST, in 3 games. So let's see what UP will do for this series. But definitely, like what Coach Smith said, game number 1, very important for these 2 teams.
And this guy is the heart and soul of the UP Fighting Maroons, Lloyd Belgado.
That's right. A very emotional player. You know, he's like a spark plug. He's like you know, strong force of energy that helps the UP squad whenever they're down, whenever they need a win or a set. Whenever Belgado, you know, waxes hot, they really it's really hard to beat UP, and when the game becomes that emotional.
Now, going back to what Coach Vic Isanda of UP said, Ian, can you really take away all the emotions, all the experiences you've had against UST and forget about it and come in with a clean slate?
That's right. You know, Coach Vic, a very cerebral coach. Whenever there's a timeout, you hear him, you know, give his instructions and always make sure that the players use their head. So if, you know, if he succeeded in doing that, of course, it's like a clean slate going into this game. So
is it even possible
yes.
to tell your players na wala na yung lahat na nangyari in the postseason? Dinalo kayo 2 straight times. Cleanly. Wala kayong pinanalo set sa UST, but still, can you come in here highly motivated with enough confidence to beat a team you've never beaten before?
I think they can. It's been done before, Eric. And it really depends on these players, how mature they are, how much they want it, how much they can believe in themselves that they can do it. And with regards to the coaching staff, I'm sure they try to do that. That's part of their pre-game routine, pre-game talk. It's just up to really the players if how they can deliver.
Well, UP is a highly explosive team.
Very.
And if there's any team that can do it, it could be UP.
Yes.
Because, like what you mentioned, they came into this game the long round.
Yes,
they had to beat LaSalle twice to make it to the final.
Just with that was already, you know, pressure-packed games for them. Needed to beat LaSalle twice, and they did it. Beat them twice. So they have shown that they can really play under immense pressure in the championship against UST.
The offense of both teams starting off pretty well in set number 1 here at the arena. This is a best-of-3 series between these 2 teams. Limakulangan sets it up. Bangkanya overshoots the mark. He tried to go cross court.
That's right. He tried to go above the heads of the blockers and not have any wrist action. Sent out that floater to the side.
Arda serving for the Fighting Maroons. The set was pushed back by Limakulangan.
Yes.
And right smack on the chest of the chin of Arda was that ball.
It's a one-hand set right here. There you see hitting Arda, I think, on the kiss save that play.
UP looking for payback. Oh, there it is, right on the money.
Great exchange you just saw. Ricafort hitting it cross-court, clipping the line.
Now, you mentioned, Ian, earlier that there's a huge number of alumni, especially from UST, here at the arena.
That's right. Later, we'll probably show them. But definitely, volleyball has a very rich tradition in UST. And I'm sure UP also wants to add that, you know, have the same kind of winning tradition. In fact, UST having 14 championships in volleyball, UP having 4. A big difference so far in championships. But, you know, UP definitely on the right track. They have a good pool of players, and, you know, come next season, who knows?
It's been 31 years since UP faced the championship. The last one was in 78.
Wow. Long time.
UST, of course, defending theirs right now. Take a look at
cross-court hit.
Check ball.
Yes. That landed there already. The libero of UST not able to take that one up.
Oh, over-received, but still finding that opening on the floor in UP's floor defense.
Turned out to be a blessing in disguise after a missed reception from Pecanya. UP defenders not ready for that.
And you often expect that, especially in the men's tournament, that it is a very different kind of a game when you watch the women's and the men's, because the speed and the athleticism is displayed at its zenith, at its height.
Correct.
In the men's competition.
A lot of combination attacks, a lot of power in those spikes. I mean, these guys play above the net. Definitely shoulders above the net. And really is a joy to watch. This time, Torres. See how high he goes, but the double block of UP right there plays Magtoto and Martinez getting that block.
Makulangan, running set.
Torres, that violation called in UP.
Lucky break there because that ball went out of bounds.
That's right. Martinez touches the net, gets the violation.
Both teams going toe-to-toe here. 7-all in set number 1. Torres, one of the holdovers from last season.
Third-year player for USD. Plays the outside position. I remember him starting off as the middle hitter, but he has been transformed to an outside hitter by Coach Lontop. UP up now here at the first.
All right, we'll take a break and more finals action when we come back. Welcome back to the arena in San Juan. 8-7 in set number 1. UP on top by 1 over the defending champions. So let's send it over to Riza Diaz.
All right, Eric, you know, Mr. Intensity, Lloyd Belgado, has had depressing experiences in the past, such as losing in the finals versus FEU in his first playing year and losing again to FEU last year in the semifinals. So these unfortunate events gives him the much-needed motivation to give it all for his team. He said he doesn't like losing, and he made sure that he will be physically and mentally reliable for his teammates. Now, for those who are wondering what do these lines on his head means, well, the right side symbolizes the structured system the other UAP team has. Para sa kanya, para daw it's like working just within the box. While on the left side, where we see so many lines, symbolizes the responsible freedom that Coach Vip has given to them. Eric?
Thank you, Riza. I was wondering about those etchings on his head since Wednesday.
Wow.
And we finally figured it out.
Yeah. How do you explain that to your barber, Eric? I want unstructured lines over at this side and, you know, out of the box lines
On the other side.
Great.
He must be his barber a lot.
I mean, great interview by Riza Diaz to get that out of Belgado.
And he's not called Mr. Intensity for nothing. I mean, earlier today, I was looking at UP scrimmage, and he was sitting down, closed his eyes. He was sort of meditating.
Wow. So a very cerebral player, kahit na nakikita natin, he's so emotional, but his emotions are kept in check, you know, with his the way he thinks. Great player.
Makulangan. Short set. The block. Right on cue. Belgado, and there's a finger right away. The first instance of the finger wagging.
He's saying it's not going through.
Not on my ship.
Make no mistake. Belgado right on top of the play of UST.
And UP's on top by 2 now. Oh, that went through on this instance for UST as Bonse.
A very familiar name in the volleyball circuit. Playing a long line of volleyball players.
And playing in this last season as well for the Growling Tigers. Ramos is serving. UST's within 1. Oh, Belgado gets a taste of his own medicine. That's blocked.
That's right. Cassero was a bit low. And Belgado did not like it and had a hard time getting it over. Now we're tied at 10.
What I notice about Belgado is the fact that he's not really a strong spiker. He's mostly, tips it mostly to the open spaces of the
Correct.
opponent's floor.
And you know why he can do that? Because he jumps so high. He has a lot of hang time, and that gives him the chance to really, you know, look at the opponent's court.
Picata is blocked by Belgado, and Belgado, once the ball came back, spiked it right back to the open court.
It's now obvious that Belgado is a crowd favorite for the UP fans. After this point, I mean, most of the gallery really cheered him on.
We are packed here at the arena. Combination